Okay, so first of all, yep, I have a little Jesus in my car, but I am faith-based, so. At any rate, I have my Coleman cooler here, which is it's a really good cooler. It works really good, keeps everything cold. I try to pack everything pretty carefully. I do have even storage here. This car has a lot of storage. Cup holders here, and then more there, and one big one right there, and that's where I keep my big water bottle. I'll have my Playmate. That's going to be full of car stuff, tools, things like that, whatever else I may need. My trekking poles, a little container for personal things so I can reach them real easy. And then, of course, my fishing poles. So right now I'm just sitting in the front seat showing you guys this. I have good lighting, and if I need it. And then there's my fly rod, which I'll be fishing on the Platte River this weekend a couple times for that. Okay, so if you guys are familiar with my channel, I do have a Nissan Cube. It's 2011. 4-door sedan, and this is where I'll be camping. There's a lot of room in this car. I'm keeping this car until it dies. It's paid for, and I plan on keeping it until it doesn't run anymore, and it still has a long way to go yet because it doesn't have that many miles on it. So here we go. This is how I have it set up so far. I'm using that crate for stable reasons, and this one also. The seats do go forward, as you can see, the big one, and then the smaller one will go forward as well. So I'll get right back to you and show you a little bit more of the setup. Okay, so this seat right here is going to go all the way forward. It's actually pretty easy. These seats are real easy. I have so much room in here. It's very high up, which makes it convenient, so I don't have to ever take my seats out, which I won't. There's really no reason for me to do that. So I only go camping for usually a couple days. I am disabled, so I do have a home base that I have to have. Okay, so anyway, yeah. Are you a Bronco fan? I am. And a Jesus fan. So anyway, let's see. Let's get started doing this, and I'll show you how I lay the boards out and how I get everything stable, and then also how I set my bed up. So here we go. Okay, so this board here will be sliding straight up. Okay, so it takes a little bit of adjustment. My front seat, when I am sleeping, for my bed will have to go pretty much all the way up, a little forward, just like this. I want them even Steven. And then I have, these are extended out for more support, so I have more room. So I just slide this board all the way up. As you can see, I'm not the strongest person, so I am doing this a week early, this setup, because I really don't have a choice. So anyway, I tried to make this as even flush with this as well, so there's not too much, you know, gaps and things like that, and keep it at the same level so everything's level for when I sleep on it. I think that's what I wanted to say. So I'm basically just showing you guys the main setup. I'll have my bed, because that's the most important thing, is the sleep. I mean, at least for most people and for myself. So this board has a handle I put on here, so it's easier for me to navigate and move around, because I have a hard time lifting things. So so I do a lot of sliding. Now there's some big huge things here, bumps from the seats, so I don't want those on my back. So it's basically going to go just like that. And if I don't want these so close up, which when I'm camping, I'll have my camping chair out of here, but my camping chair is going to go right there, and it's kind of big. So I can always just do this, pull it to about right there, otherwise the door won't shut. And move that up, move this down, and then just like that. And then I'll have a little bit more room. So look at all that space I have to sleep. It's almost like a full-size bed almost. So I will finish this up and show you guys how I did this. And once the mattresses are in, I do have a real thick mattress here. It's already got the sheet on it. I think it's like 3 inches. Yeah, it's about 3 inches. And then I have these that will go down first. So I'll show you those just a second. A few seconds later, here we go. So this is just a simple setup, nothing fancy, but I have these on for the first amount of comfort. And I think these are like an inch. But anyway, yeah, so that is what goes over the main part of the boards and stuff. And then I will throw in the big mattress. Abracadabra, there it is. So this is basically going to give me about 4.5 inches of comfort. And once I get my sleeping bag on there, because it is a very heavy sleeping bag, I will be sleeping on top of that. So that's next. Oh, and here's the reason why there's excess here. So that's why my chair can't go in when I'm sleeping. It has to come out. So at any rate, I will be setting like the majority of it up at camp. I mean, but for the most part, it's mainly going to be all done, except for the front seat I have to scoop back. So, but it isn't a big setup when I get to camp. It's probably about an hour's worth of work, and that's about it, if that. So I'll get back to you with the full back setup here in just a second. Okay guys, so there it is. Look at all that room. And the camera kind of makes it look, I don't know, maybe a little smaller. Here's how I'll get in. I can step up on that and just get on in. Everything's tucked in real tight. I want that sleeping bag tucked in. It's opened all the way. I want it tucked in tight. So when I get in there, I can roll over, move around, and not worry about it slipping all over the place, because I definitely don't want that. Alright, I'll finish it up and show you the end. Alright, there it is. I think my little cube car was made for camping. It knew in 2014 when I got this little car. It was waiting for me. It knew I was coming for it. Yep. So, you all may be asking, where in the world is Delilah gonna sleep? Well, she probably won't sleep with me because of the fact she doesn't like to. She won't even sleep on my bed. She will jump off and get in her own space. That's why I love her so much. She's kind of like me. Likes her own space. Doesn't want to be interrupted. So in all reality, that cooler will be out, you know, of the car when we're camping. And there's nothing in it right now, so it's very light. So, let's see. So, this is her little her rug. But she has a real furry, comfortable bed that will be going there. And then this seat goes a little bit forward, but not much. Only to probably, well, here, I'll show you. So, yeah, that's the furthest it goes, and the furthest it goes up. So she'll have lots of room right there, and she'll be nice and cozy, and I can cover her up with her blankets. She'll have her bed. And that's how we'll be sleeping. So, as we're traveling, the seat, of course, will be back. And I would do that, but I need 2 hands to hold this thing. So, everything else will just be thrown into the back. And, of course, I'll have to bring that seat back in order to drive. So, that means the big bed part, the main mattress will have to be flipped back a little bit in order for me to do that. So it's not a big setup when I get to camp. So I'll of course be taking my chair, and very little stuff right now I'm taking. I'm not going to be taking a lot. But, oh, here's another compartment I have in my little car. That's usually all Delilah right there. And then I have another little compartment here that I use for when I'm sleeping, stuff I may need in there, who knows what. Being I'll be in a handicapped spot, I'm going to be extremely close to the bathroom facilities, so I doubt it very much that I will have to use my little Go Girl thing for taking a tinkle, and it usually goes in a little container. So yeah. But I did clean my car all up with the wipes there, and it's all nice and dusted in there. All I have to do is wash the outside because it definitely needs outside cleaning before I go. But yeah, I head out on Friday. So a week from today, basically, I will be there just for 2 days, and this will be my last camping trip for the season. I did go a couple times with the kids, so that was good. And, yeah. So that's it, guys. I'm going to say over and out for now. And I will see you at the campsite. Bye-bye. Delilah, look at Mama. You're such a pretty girl. Did you know you're a pretty girl? Did you know that? You're a beautiful baby. Yeah. Mama loves you. Yes, I do. Are we going to go camping? Are we going to go camping? Yeah, we are. In about a week. She's like, okay, Mom. Say bye-bye. Say bye-bye. Can you say bye-bye? Can you say bye-bye? Aww. Delilah. Can you say bye-bye? Bye-bye, everybody.